Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today's video I'm here to give you 5 things to expect from Lamine Dabo. If you didn't know, Lamine Dabo signed in the summer. He was our last signing. We signed him for a reported rumoured fee of €5 million, and then what we did was we allowed him to carry on staying at the club which we signed him for. We signed him from Swedish side AIK, and he's since then been playing on loan. He's now available. We said stay on loan until the end of the Swedish league because their leagues are different to the English football. He played 8 more times after we signed him, and now he's back and he's now available for the game against QPR. And I thought, why not make a video about him and talk about what we can potentially expect from him. Now, he does have another name. Just in case YouTube don't like me saying it so much in a video, I'm just going to completely avoid it. But you guys know what I mean about his particular name. But so for this video, I am just going to call him Lamine Dabo. So, as I've already mentioned before, we signed him for a rumoured fee of €5 million. And yeah, he's played 8 times since we brought him to the football club. Now, he's managed to get 3 assists. This actually came on the last game of the Swedish season. I've seen the 3 assists myself, and yeah, he definitely does look like he is one for the future. And what I really want this video to be about is just to be a bit positive, because I know the last couple of videos, because of how Luton have been playing, it's been very negative, but I like to be excited about players which I haven't seen before. I'm not going to act like I'm an expert on him. I'm only going off by what I've seen from highlights, but I'm certainly looking forward to seeing him in a Luton shirt. The same with Chris Masoko as well. So, the story of Lamine Dabo is quite interesting, I have to admit. AIK in Sweden, they found him in the 5th division in Spain, playing for an under-19s team, and thought he had potential there. There was apparently some speculations over the transfer. There was a few dodgy remarks about it. I don't know too much information apart from that, but he ended up going to AIK, and he was playing in their under-19s team, and he actually couldn't get into the team at all. But it weren't for an injury crisis in the first team that he got given his chance, and he took his chance straight away and made fantastic progress and couldn't be dropped, and that's where Luton ended up finding him. So what can we expect from Lamine Dabo? So the first thing we can expect is he is good on the ball. Very hard to get the ball off. Wins plenty of fouls, and he has a high dribbling success rate. Someone who I feel like can help us help us progress up the pitch. We've been missing a little bit of someone who can just maybe get the ball from deep and maybe just run at players. A bit like what Pelé used to do in his early stages of his Luton career. The second thing which we can expect from Lamine Dabo is his defensive side to be really good, because his stats also reflect that. So he has a very high tackle success rate, loves to get stuck in. He's very strong, wins a lot of battles in the air, and also wins a lot of ground battles as well. And lots of players find it very difficult to get past him, which when you look at our current midfield, I feel like we get easily ripped apart. So having someone who makes it a bit more of a challenge is certainly needed at this moment in time. The third thing to expect from Lamine Dabo is he is adaptable. He can play as a defensive midfielder, but also as a normal centre midfielder. He can play in a 3-man midfield, and he can also play in a 2-man midfield. Now, I looked at the formations which AIK played in his last 8 games for the football club. He played in a 4-3-3, he also played in a 3-5-2, which is currently what we play, and he also played in a 3-4-3. Someone who can play in a 2-man and also a 3-man. Now, we sometimes change up from a 3-5-2 to a 3-4-3 or a 3-4-2-1. So it's most of the time it's always a 3 formation. So the fact that he's used to playing with with 3 centre halves is a nice transition from AIK to Luton. The fourth thing to expect from him is that he will need time to develop. More importantly, his attacking side of his game, it wasn't amazing. I don't expect it to be amazing. He's only 20 years old. He's turning 21 later this month. I don't expect him to be the final package. I expect Luton to be able to develop him, and hopefully he will end up becoming a very good player for us. Someone in years time we'll be able to sell for 4 times the amount of money which we brought him to the football club with. So the likes of his, you know, shooting, his crosses, his chance creation, stuff like that will definitely need to improve. But the fact that he managed to get 3 assists on his last ever game for the AIK is definitely really impressive. And then the last thing to expect from him is, of course, he's going to be one for the future. But could he be Pelly Rodic's replacement? Now, Pelly is out, I believe, out of contract at the end of the year. Pelly is now at that particular age where I would argue and say there's not much improvement left in him. Of course, the lack of playing time this season will also come into question because he isn't playing for us. So is there a point in keeping him at the football club because he's not playing? Pelly's been a legend at this football club. I've been very vocal on that. I feel like if you guys have been following me for a while, you would understand that Pelly is one of my favourite players at the football club. He's had 10 years of fantastic service, the promotions, working under multiple managers. He gets Luton. Although there's been an argument that he should have got more minutes this year, he certainly has played his role at the football club, and I think he's done it extremely well. He's a popular character in the dressing room, someone who you would definitely miss when you do eventually release him. But I do believe by the time we get to the end of the season, it definitely will be time to let go and depart ways in the most professional way possible and thank him for his service. Of course, I would rather it have ended in much better terms in a Luton Town promotion back to the Premier League, but it definitely does not look like that's going to happen this season. But more importantly, I think it's the right time to depart ways, and Lamine Dabo definitely looks like a potential replacement for Pelly. When I've watched the highlight reels, I know you can only take certain things from highlights. He looks like a Pelly replacement. So that's what I think we should expect in the near future. But let me know what you think. Let me know if you're excited to see Lamine Dabo. He is available for the game against QPR. Same with Christ Makosso as well. So we've got 2 new players available. And I'm really excited when it comes to these players which I've not seen on a weekly basis. I get more excited because I don't know what to expect from these players. So I'm excited just to see him in a Luton shirt, is basically what I'm trying to say. And with the negativity surrounding the football club at the moment, it's definitely something to look forward to. And they could become real good gems. I'm not expecting them to be world-class players, but they could end up being first teamers. Who knows? Football is crazy. Football has these like moments where it just surprises you. Can Lamine Dabo be the next big thing? We'll soon find out. But let me know what you think down in the comments. Drop a like. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video, which will be a transfer special video which I'm making about a particular player which I want Luton to sign. Stay tuned for that. That's coming tomorrow. And then yeah, I will give you the match preview, the match reaction, the 5 things we learned from the QPR game when we do get nearer to the time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.